Hi, this is Dave O'Higgins here. Welcome to part 3 of my Dominant 7th in a Minor Key series of little short videoettes. Today I'm going to join up the concepts from the two previous videos of playing a dominant in a minor key, and also the video before that, which was playing a dominant in a major key. And they're all kind of interlinked, so you might not fully understand the different concepts in this unless you watch the previous videos. So I'm going to take a minor 2-5-1 in the key of tenor saxophone key of C minor. So the 2-5-1 will be D half diminished to G7 flat 9 to C minor 6, and the D half diminished, first of all, I'm going to deal with that one in isolation. We need to think of that, as I explained in the previous video, as B flat 7, and then the vocabulary that we learnt when we played a dominant 7th in a major key will fit that nicely. And I'm going to demonstrate, well, first of all, I guess just the B flat 7. So if you have a B flat 7 chord, it's going to sound like this. And we were thinking of upper structure chords based on the 3rd, the 5th and the 7th of that, and we got these lines from it. That's built on a chord on the 3rd, then built on a chord on the 5th, and then built on a chord on the 7th. Okay, so we're going to join that up now into one long line, and we get this. And all of that will fit over a D half diminished chord as well as over a B flat 7 chord. So this is the clever part now. We join it up with the vocabulary we've already learnt on a G7 chord in the key of C minor. And we get these nice little lines. So here we go. This is the first one, and this one starts on the D, which you can think of, it's easiest I think just to think of it as a D half diminished chord, but of course you do have to bear in mind you're playing the material from the B flat 7 over it. So this is the half diminished chord going up with the chromatic note, now the 5 chord with a major 3rd in there. If I play that on saxophone, it sounds like this. And then we can start on the 3rd of the half diminished chord, and if we do that, then it'll sound like this. Double chromatic to the 3rd of the dominant, and an approach pattern to the 3rd of the minor chord, and it sounds like this if I play it on the saxophone. Finally, if we start from the 5th of the half diminished chord, it sounds like this. Double chromatic approach to the 5th of the dominant, chromatic approach again to the 5th of the minor chord, and on the saxophone that sounds like this. Well, I screwed that up, so I played something else to get me through. Let me play that again. Actually, that was by accident quite a good example of what you do in practice, which is invariably whenever you try and play these things on the fly, they don't come out as you mean to, and you have to try and find your feet and come up with something that still sounds respectable to land in the right place. And that's usually when the most interesting improvisatory material comes together. So I hope you've enjoyed these videos, and I'll see you soon.